You're probably wondering, Annie, why are you in a different outfit than you are in the video? Let me freaking tell you. I had recorded an intro for this video and it disappeared. It went into Neverland. It's gone. It's gone. It's me here recording the intro now. I need to go to class. Oh, I must be because I'm in my dorm room and my roommate is outside. And I don't know what's going on. This video is going to be me talking about 10 different things that would make your high school a lot better and giving you advice from the bottomless bottom of my heart. From me to you. I used to watch a whole lot of these videos coming into high school because it's high school. It's like a new terrain. You don't know what's going on. You need someone to tell you what and what not to do. And that person is me. Who not better than a retired high school goer? So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. Okay. I need to go to class now. I'm late. Freshman year is arguably like the most important year of your high school career. It's the year that you are able to set your foundation and to set the base layer of everything that your high school career is going to be built on. You know what I mean? If you mess up your freshman year, and I'm not saying like, oh, like you can't make mistakes. Like, of course you can make mistakes. You're human. But if you mess up your freshman year so bad, girl, it's so hard to bring up a bad GPA. Like it's my GPA starting freshman year was 3.89 something. It only went down from there. But really, I had a good foundation for my GPA. I was able to like keep up like my GPA for high school. It went down to like a 3.75, but like if you start your high school career with like a 2.0 GPA, like of course you can still like bring it up, but it's going to be really, really hard. Take your freshman year seriously, please. I'm begging of you. Like this is like the one thing that's actually important in my list. Okay, lie. This is the one thing that I'm like, do it. Number 2, form bonds with your teachers. Now, you don't have to be your teacher's bestie for the restie. You don't have to be. All I'm saying is just be respectful, show up to class on time, turn in your homework on time, be super respectful, super chalant or super nonchalant. Well, I don't know what the kids are using these. Just be the teacher, or be the student that the teacher would really just want to be around. Be easy to work with, ask questions. Oh my gosh, ask questions. Just do everything that your teacher says that you should do, of course with like limitations, but like if you can, just do it. You know what I mean? It's not hard to be a respectful person. It's not hard to do the things that you're supposed to do in school. So just do all those things and you're gonna be on the teacher's good side. Why would you need to be on the teacher's good side, you might be asking? I'll tell you right now. Later in your high school career, like late junior year or early senior year, when you're starting to apply for colleges, if you plan on going to college, you will need something that's called a letter. Oh my gosh, I can't see. You will need something that is called the letter of recommendation. You normally get that from your teachers or like an authoritarian figure in your high school. So you're on the teacher's good side, because those letter recommendations really do be saving like a whole lot of work. Advice number 3, don't ever let me catch you running to class ever. Don't ever let me catch you. There's no reason for you to ever run to class ever. I know that you only really get like 5 minutes to go from class to class, and I know like I had classes on the opposite end of the school. My school was huge, but at most speed walk, if I see you running, I'm making fun of you. It's the law of the jungle. If I see you running to class, I'm pointing and laughing. I'm sorry. Except if you're like, of course, like what, special needs, then I'm not a horrible person. But if you're fully and you're running to class, don't ever run to class. Save yourself the embarrassment. Running to class is literally a dead giveaway that you're a freshman. I see people running to class and I'm like, oh my gosh, that person's a freshman. Or like, it's the first semester of sophomore year and they have like the freshmanness is still in them. Don't run to class. Number 4, do your homework. This, I really shouldn't be saying this. Those little homework assignments really add up for your grade. So if you don't do your homework, you are going to fail your class. You're gonna fail, and when you fail, your GPA goes down. And when your GPA goes down in your freshman year, it's gonna be hard for you to build it up. You see how I'm like connecting the dots? Do your homework. Like actually, like please do your homework. I know you don't want to do your homework. Girl, trust. All sophomore year, I didn't do any homework. I did like 1 or 2 and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm too sad. I'm not gonna do anymore. But do your homework. Don't be like me. Do your homework. If I did my homework, most of the time I would have probably gotten a better grade and a better GPA than I had. So do your homework. It's important for you to do your homework because it's like people think homework is really pointless, but honestly, if you actually do your homework, you'll see that your homework is a way for you to practice. My nails are pearlescent. A way for you to practice like what you've learned at school, what you've learned in class, and then just like reflect and study. Homework is the way I study, really, because I don't know how to study. So every time I did my homework, it was like, oh, reteaching myself if I don't know anything and practicing all the things that I did know. So do your homework, please. Do your homework, just so. Number 5, please take breaks if needed. High school is a new terrain. It's a new ground. It's a new everything. You're not going to be able to have the smoothest and most peaceful high school experience if you constantly pile yourself with work and not give yourself a break. Now, I know like previous advice that I had given is stay on top of your schoolwork, do your homework, be a teacher's pet, but like not really, but like prioritize your mental health. Honestly, if you are sad, if you're tired, if you're hungry, if your head hurts, if you just simply don't feel like doing work right now, take a break, put your homework aside. I know y'all not gonna go outside, so maybe go on TikTok for like 30 minutes and then put your phone down and just stare at your ceiling so you don't have to like be pressured to go back into homework immediately after TikTok. But just take breaks when needed. Breaks are so very important and they are so very underestimated. Like I'm telling you, take breaks, please. I don't want to see anyone sad and depressed like I was. I still am. Depression doesn't really go away. So take breaks when needed. Your mental health is very, very, very important. And once you've developed the habit of taking breaks when you actually need to take breaks and not when you feel like being lazy, then that habit will grow with you as you're going to college, or if you're not going to college, as you're like dealing with stuff in real life, because life happens after high school, y'all, if you want it or not. So like, girl, once you learn how to prioritize and care for yourself mentally, that's something that like you need. Advice number 6. Join a club. Join a club. Join a club. Join an organization. Do something. Don't be that person that goes to school, does schoolwork, and then goes back home. Have an after-school activity. I swear to you, you will make the bestest friends. You will make the bestest friends in an after-school activity. I swear to you. I know people think that clubs are cringy. For some reason, join a club and do something that you actually really enjoy doing. What I did, and this sounds like I'm like talking about myself, but that's just how I relate to other people. I'm sorry. What I did when I was still in high school was my senior year, because I was too scared to do anything like my freshman, sophomore, and junior year. So my senior year, I joined a dance company, which was affiliated with the band. And let me just tell you that I have made my bestest friends, like my ride or die, from that dance company. Join a sport, join an organization, start your own club. Maybe don't do that. So just do something that you genuinely feel and enjoy. Do something that you genuinely enjoy after school. It's an opportunity for you to just like relax, take your mind off of class and take your mind off of like exams and finals and tests and quizzes and just, you know, be a human being, you know what I mean? I remember always looking forward to practices. Like, I hate being outside in the sun and like sweating, but it was just a way for me to relax after school. Join a club, you won't regret it. And if you end up regretting it, you're in the wrong club. Advice number 7, bring a jacket and umbrella, please. I know you want to wear those like little crop tops and, you know, more power to you, but bring a jacket because school is cold. They have the AC cranked below 1 million. Just bring a hoodie, a jacket, a little sweater that you can change into later, and it's going to rain. So bring an umbrella. Just have it in your bag. Also bring water. I didn't write that, but drink water. Like, that's important. Don't pass out in the hallways, please. I will walk around you. Advice number 8. For people that bleed, bring an emergency bag. You know, have your pads or tampons, painkillers, extra underwear. Have that because you're going to run into an emergency at high school. It's going to happen. This is not me cursing you. This is not me like putting a hex on you, vexing you. It's going to happen. Trust and believe, and it's probably going to happen in your freshman or sophomore year. Have a little emergency bag. It's going to save you the embarrassment. It's going to save you the time. It's going to save you the stress and the tears, honestly. I've been there. Advice number 9. I don't care who you are. You need chapstick. I'm so done seeing people with freaking chapped lips just walking around the halls. Who do you think you are? You need chapstick. I don't have chapstick. You need chapstick. Just a tiny little. Put it on your lips. People constantly complain about school air. The school air got me. I look chopped. I look like a busted up refrigerator. You need chapstick. When you have chapstick, it's just like you go from like a 3 to like a solid 6. Advice number 10. Let me hold your hand when I say this, okay? Nobody cares. I don't care. You probably don't care. And if you do care, you'll forget about it in the next 2 class periods. You're going to embarrass yourself in high school. It's going to happen. You're going to slip down the stairs. You're going to say the wrong answer in class. You're going to try to rizz up your crush and he's not going to know what you're talking about. You're going to look crazy. But at the end of the day, nobody cares. At the end of the day will end. Everyone is so preoccupied trying to look and act like in a socially acceptable way because they're just so convinced that everyone is just going to be talking about it. The sooner you start telling yourself that you're fine, that you're perfect just the way you are, that you acknowledge your flaws and you are great just the way you are, and nobody really cares about what you say, about what you do, about how you say it, about how you do it, about where you say it, about when you do it, about what you wear, about how you fix your hair this morning, about what you said to Jonathan last class period, about the backpack that you're wearing. Except if it's like a rolly backpack, don't bring a rolly backpack to school, y'all. But just nobody cares. And I realized that like late junior year, I started like actually really just honing in on the fact that nobody really gives a damn. And I promise you, if they do, then they're obsessed with you. The people who are like hating on you or calling you cringe or bullying you or like making you feel just not like the best are probably the people that are like either jealous of you or just like obsessed with you. Because honestly, people need to get hobbies for real. People have way too much free time. Let's normalize hobbies, please. Nobody cares. And I mean that with my entire chest. And I also say that in the nicest way possible. I'm not saying that like, oh, like nobody really cares what you're doing. Like all the achievements are gonna be like rewarded and all the achievements are gonna be praised. But if you do something that you feel like might be embarrassing, just remember that I probably don't remember it and that you probably won't remember it in the next year. I did a whole bunch of embarrassing things in high school. I don't remember a single one of them. Except for maybe bleeding through my pants. And I'll just give you a last freebie. because I care. Number 11, don't feel pressured to do anything. Okay, when you say no and mean it with your entire chest. If you don't have anyone to sit with and you feel awkward sitting in the cafeteria when you're eating lunch, don't sit at the cafeteria when you're eating lunch. Don't feel pressured to do anything you don't want to do. Don't feel pressured to start smoking or drinking or like... And I guess just pick your friends wisely. If your friends are making you do things that you don't want to do, those people are not your friends. The audacity of my phone to run out of stars when I'm talking about important stuff. But anyway, don't feel pressured to stay with people that will honestly just take from you instead of add value to you, because those people are not your friends, okay? Those people are bloodsuckers. Having said that, that was my last thing to say. My phone kind of silenced me and I feel judged, so I'm leaving. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end, thank you. You're great and you're awesome. If you're an incoming freshman in high school, it's scary, I know, but trust and believe. All you need is a week, girl. After that week, you're gonna wish you never came there. Like, after I graduated, I was like, yes, freedom. You can do it. You'll live. High school is great. Make fun memories, make smart choices. Join a club. I will see you guys next week, Saturday at 4 Texan time. I really need to know what time zone I live in. Okay, bye. This has been Annie and I'm logging off. Oh, my phone is falling. Bye.